Okay, let's talk about this and clean up the mess. What does Tony Abbott do when it comes in? We've talked about the East Link fundraising and who was right and who was wrong.
I think that's one thing we agree on though, Keith.
$1.5 billion was given to the state government in Victoria, the Napthine government, prior to them even wanting to have that money. So what do? Tony Abbott blames the previous administration. $1.5 billion that wasn't needed, wasn't asked for, but they tried to bank up and then blame Labor. So
here's the area that we agree on though.
Well, that's good.
When you say blame Labor, Danny Andrews needs a good swift kick.
And so does Dennis Napthine, because
there'll be we won't pay any
penalties.
Yes,
and the Victoria Auditor General said he should not have said that. But he's also accused the Napthine government of huge hypocrisy by saying this is a great thing. It was going to be 45 cents in the dollar benefit to Victorians. So we have wasted an enormous amount of money. Tony Abbott has been he should be charged with pork barrelling, the biggest amount ever to be pork barrel in this country.
I think that's where we agree.
Let's move on then, back to the
that's right.
IFO
I think we'll move on. Before I do that, just to make that point that we do agree. We agree that I think the Liberal coalition was wrong.
Totally wrong.
What they did in sign contracts. They can argue any way they like. It was wrong to do what they did in the run-up to an election to commit Victoria to that sort of expenditure. On the other hand, Andrews was totally wrong too to go to an election and say that we won't pay $1 or whatever he said.
Yes, he got that wrong. And I agree with you on that one. Yep,
my whole point is that this is the problem, and I think we could go around in circles all day, but I prefer to look at, all right, what do we do? Because whilst we're talking about what's gone wrong and blaming and where the blame lies, that tends to be what the national press is doing as well at the moment. And I'd see a lot more value for our generations, you've got kids as I do, to look at what can be done to salvage this situation.